everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Explore the Spectrum. Today we are joined with Tina from Sunny Spot Therapy. How are you, Tina?
Hi, I'm good. How are you doing?
Well, thank you. Today is a fun day. It's fun to explore some of these different grassroots needs that are in our community. And you have seen that and you have experienced it and you're growing, you're doing really well because you've seen the need of the parents and the children. So tell us, what got you involved initially in wanting to work in this community?
Well, I've always had a heart for children and the medical field. So I went to University of Florida and started looking into rehab and fell in love with OT. I kind of looked at speech, PT, but OT is where I felt I could do the most good because it encompasses so many things in everyday life for these children. So everything, from brushing their teeth to getting dressed to eating their lunch to doing their homework, I could make a big difference in all those areas. And that's where the parents needed help the most. When, with those kind of tasks at school, they were working on their academics and all of that. But then, my child won't get dressed. They won't brush their teeth. They can't write their name. So I just love that I could make an impact on those areas.
Which is a beautiful thing. And it's important, it's true. We do have help and guidance on a lot of things, but those life skills that we struggle getting our kids to adapt to listening to us with, sometimes it is that outside perspective that says, do it just a little differently and you can have success as well. So you've decided to be in this field and you're helping a tremendous number of kids, but you've been doing this for a while now. This isn't something new to you. You've been at this for how many years now?
Oh my gosh. I know over 20, maybe 24, 23. And I've only done pediatrics. So I know that's where my heart is. Yeah.
Think about all of the kids.
I know. And
think about all the kids you made great impacts with.
I'm friends with some of them on Facebook now. Like they were 4 when I started working with them. And then I got a friend request. She's like 21. I'm like, what? She's like, I remember you, Miss Tina, helping me eat. I'm like, oh my gosh. It just made my heart just swell. So I'm like, this is crazy. Why are you so old? But they remember. Some kids don't remember those younger years of life, but I was with her for a while, helping her with feeding. So I made a difference with her.
So for any of the parents out there that might have had a more recent diagnosis and their child is 2 or 3 and they're just starting to learn what occupational therapy is, we kind of jumped over saying that it helps with some of the life skills and some of the different elements of getting ready. But if you were to describe that to a new family, could you help them understand exactly what it is you focus on and what makes your organization at Sunny Spot different than everyone else?
Okay. So being an OT, we're the hidden field where nobody, even some doctors still out there, like, what does OT do? It's not the most easily understood. So I explain it that I help a child in all aspects of their everyday life. So if you're having trouble with an everyday task that your other children are able to do, and this child being newly diagnosed with autism, okay, I don't understand why they can't get their shoes on or they can't do this. So that's interfering with their daily life. I tell them that I can help and make a difference, whether it's fine motor skills, whether it's sensory skills, whether it's, just the routine. We need to make a routine, those kind of skills. I can help you with those, any areas of daily life. And I feel like I'm maybe a different OT because I really do involve the parents. I'm not just going to do an eval of the child and say, okay, they need to work on this, and this. But if the parent really has a need for something specific, like this is what I really want them to accomplish or be more independent at, then that's where I focus because that's what's going to impact whether they can tie their shoes or not. If their parent wants them to just slip on shoes, we don't need to work on tying shoes. If the parent has a more pressing need, then that's where the OT should focus. And that's where I make sure I do my, therapy and give parents information to work on at home. And I give them all the tools they need.
And you're here in Central Florida. So if anybody is needing that service and they want to reach out to you, what's the best way for them to get in contact?
We do have a website, sunnyspotTherapy.com. So there's a lot of S's and T's, but they can email through there. We also have a speech therapist that specializes in speech and language and apraxia of speech. So they could get speech and OT right at our clinic. I also have an email, tina@sunnyspotTherapy.com.
Fantastic. I am so glad that you shared a little bit of what you do and what y'all are working on. I appreciate you taking time to join us today.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you bet. And to all of our viewers, thank you for spending a little time with us as we continue to explore the possibilities.